We have 14 cells here for like 212 bucks. Very slow weekend. Decent number of cells, but there's not too many that are priced too high. But let's just go over these real quick. We have the New World. This one has Colin Farrell in it. Sold for $6.89. Next we have this Canon EOS manual. We have about 20 or 30 of these. We sold this one for $10.91. We have a Bjork $4.95 on an offer. That came from our big CD DVD buy. If you watch the channel, I'm always mentioning that once again. Up next, we have this movie Drive-In. You know, I thought this would sell like a lot quicker. This sold for like $4.63. But hey, it sold. It looks cool. It looks made like decently. But yeah, Drive-In. Up next, we have this Cirque du Soleil. We got this for free on Craigslist, and this one sold for $4.05 to a repeat buyer, so that's cool. We've had this one up for a very long time. So, if you know VHS, they are slow. Sometimes they sell within a month. I think we have one here that sold kind of quick, which is surprising, which is this right here for richer or poorer. This sold for $4.99. So with this one here, I was just going through like our older stuff that's like in storage. I'm like, never seen this movie really. We've never listed it, so brought it home, listed it. Kind of cheap. $5.99 is normally what I like to put like the lowest price on stuff, but I didn't see this one selling at $5.99, so I put $4.99. It's been up maybe a month, and it sold. We have For Richer or Poor. I don't know this movie really. I mean, I've seen this cover a bajillion times, I feel like, but there you go. We have this CD here, the Fiery Furnaces, $10 on an offer. That's good. Up next we have Howard the Duck. I think this is one of our better sells. This sold for $24.14. This came from our big 45 buy off the internet. This was one of the first ones I ever listed. I seen this one, I'm like, oh, this has got to be worth something because it just looks cool. And yeah, pretty good price there. Up next is this 7 seconds one here. Oh, $25 for this one. This is like a disc only, but yeah, 7 seconds. We have Stateside for $6. We have this laser disc for $12. The thing about laser disc, a lot of times they aren't worth that much. We do, I pick them up almost every time I see them because I think they're cool. But yeah, this one $12, which is decent. We've had it up for a while though. We have this Virtual Sexuality. This one here has been up a little bit, not very long. This came from a storage unit buy. The lady said, hey, saw her ad on Facebook. I went there, I'm like, hey, what's up with all this stuff? She's like, my brother left it like 7 years ago, moved to Florida, he went crazy, and we're getting rid of all his crap. But yeah, that one was $5.99. We have this Take Care CD, $6, and this Ward Apartment Technical Manual Carpentry, $8. So a little bit slow. There's some sales, but just not enough high dollar ones. The lows are low, and there's only a couple that are above $10. So there you go. We're gonna work on getting these shipped. It is blazing hot here in California, so even with the AC on in here, it is toasty. Alrighty. With the Monday orders, we actually had a really good day. We got 10 orders here for $160. Our weekend was slow, so it's kind of weird how Monday is doing well. I think we had like 17 for the weekend. But we'll go over these. We have this movie Dark Harbor. This sold for $6.81. All these have $4.55 shipping on them. So this one had $6.81. This movie actually looks pretty cool. It has Alan Rickman and Norman Reedus. A drifter, an affair, a murder. So, there you go, Dark Harbor. We paid like 25 cents or so for that one. We got that from a lady the next town over that sells a bunch of stuff. We have this Kid A. We just listed this. It sold for $5.99. We bought a big tote of CDs for 20 bucks, and this is one of them that was in there. This is a Indian movie here. We sold for $21 on an offer. We bought this for around like 75 cents at the thrift store in Reno. You know, when I bought this, I was like, these gotta sell. They're kind of unique, rare. So yeah, that 21 bucks on that one. I believe that's the best order of the day. Next, we have the Misfits American Psycho. This one was $5.57. We have this Scandinavia cookbook here, $6.99. They sent an offer, and that's fine. This came from a big book buy. Let's see what we have next here. One of my dad's favorite movies, Kelly's Heroes. We sold this one here for like $7, $8. I think it got cut off here. Oh, $6.99. So I think maybe because Donald Sutherland just died, there's a possibility that this movie just sold. This one is super clean too. We bought this from a big local auction house, so that is cool. We have this Virginia Creeper by Grant Lee Phillips, $8.99. That came from the big CD DVD buy. We have Spring Breakers on Blu-ray. So this one surprisingly sells decent. This one was international, so they bought it for 10, but they paid 30 bucks to get this movie. I got this from a guy at work. He said, "Hey, I'm moving and I want to sell all my stuff," and this was one of them. So we have this Thunder Mountain. We bought this from a lady. I've mentioned her before. She wouldn't sell us her movies for 100 bucks. And finally she called back and was like, "Just take them. I need to get rid of them." This one was $4.50. The guy that bought this had been wanting this movie, and I kept not accepting his offer. And every time his offer would go away, he would send it back again. So I finally accepted it. Falling Down with Michael Douglas. We sold this one for $8.99. This one sells often. We had just sold it like a month or so ago, and so I just replaced it like a couple days later. So it's been up for 3 or 4 weeks, and it sold. But yeah, a pretty good Monday. So we got 4 sales here for like 45 bucks. Pretty slow day. First off, we got this CD, Gary Steyer, the Albatross. This one was not in the right location, and took a few minutes to find. I did not think we were going to locate it, but there it was. We have this photography book, new lighting techniques in photography. Pretty cool. It sold for like $5 on an offer. We have a ton of photography books, and we barely have any of those listed. We have this Meet John Doe, Gary Cooper, and Barbara Stanwyck. This is Frank Capras, which he does It's a Wonderful Life. That's pretty cool here. It sold for like $5, but we've had this up for a while. Thought it was always a kind of a cool movie here. I'm glad to see it sell. And we had another older movie sell here. He Ran All the Way, John Garfield and Shelley Winters. We paid like $1 for this movie, and it sold for $11. You find these KL Studios, the Kino Lorber Studios. They can sell decent. But yeah, kind of odd older stuff that we had listed a while ago sold. I know I'm stumbling around here. But yeah, 4 sales. Get these things shipped and maybe a couple things listed. Kind of tired, but there you go. Adios. Again. Alright, here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sales for 137 bucks. A decent day here. Let's go over these real quick. It's kind of a weird mix of items, and we did not have any Live Oak items sell out of here. That was our big CD DVD buy, which we usually have 1 or 2 a day. But let's go through it here. We have Proteus. I'm not sure how to say that, but it is a screener. We bought this online. a while ago in a big lot of VHS movies. When I called them up, they're like, do you know that these are VHS? I'm like, yeah, I know they're VHS. They're like, oh, okay, well, some guy came in that's locally and he wants to buy them. And we thought we'd ask you if you didn't want them. But I wanted them. And there was some decent stuff in there. But we've had that one for a long time. And that one sold for $9.29. Up next we have this Mexican CD, Spanish CD. It sold for $5.24. We got this from a rummage sale. And where you just bring up a big old bag and they're like 20 bucks. But what's cool about this is it does have a Kmart clearance sticker on there. I want to say there was a couple of this band. The cases were real beat up. So I think I listed the one that wasn't all jacked up. Up next we have the 8th Tower. We got this from a library sale. And cool thing about this, it was like 50 cents. We actually sold this for 25 bucks. I was kind of surprised, but when I was looking, I did see right there it says Mystic. So if it says Mystic or Occult, a lot of times the book can be worth something. So this is just like a little paperback. If you watch the channel a lot, we do sell a lot of paperbacks like this. We could store a lot of them, and sometimes there's some gems in there. A lot of times I'll go to yard sales and no one even looks at these paperbacks, and you get them really cheap. So yeah, 50 cents to 25 bucks. That's pretty good. Up next we have, that came in on an offer too. I think we had originally listed at like 40 bucks. But I was happy with the offer. Up next is another book, Philip Wiley, The Magic Animal. This sold for $9.48. This came from our big book buy we bought long time ago. But yeah, pretty good sell there. Up next we have this movie TNT with Olivier Gruner, Eric Roberts, and Randy Travis. What a cast there, right? What a cast. But there you go. We've had that up for a long time. I've came across that movie a few times. I always think it's a boxing movie from this cover. I don't know, maybe it is. But anyways, yeah, I think it was like $5.15. Sent out an offer, and someone bought it. So that is cool. Up next, we have this Smash TV. This came from a free lot of video games we got at the dump. We've only listed like a few loose ones. There's a bunch of ones with actual boxes. But that was pretty crazy in itself. We did make a video on that, so if you go check it out, you'll find it. Smash TV, I think we sold this for 11 bucks plus like $5.99 shipping. And we got another one of these Canon manuals. We sold this one for $9.74 plus shipping. So there you go, decent day. It helps when you get that $25 book in there and a couple $10 things. But we're gonna get these shipped and finish watching the soccer game. All right.